Hi, Gemini. Welcome to your weekly energy check-in for all things Gemini. So, my Jupiter, Mars, and Lilith are in Gemini. So, I need to look all that up again because your Mars is where you're competitive and how you compete and things like that. And Lilith's pretty bad. I mean, having your Lilith in Gemini, that's some words, possibly some faces. I gotta look that up. And then I have a beautiful daughter who is a Gemini. So, everything you need to know about me is below in the description of this video, including how to get a personal reading with me across all my social media. Today, I've started where I have 5 slots open. You can get a 60-minute read asking whatever you want for $100. And I will take those until I fill up because I only have so many hours in a day to do everything. And so I thought I would just run this sale really quick and do that for y'all. So my email, how to grab that. So $100 for 60 minutes. Grab my email below to get that. If that's not a big deal to you, you can hit me up at psychicsource.com. And I am Aurora, and my extension there is 6150. And then we can do it by phone, or you can message. And they also have video there as well. So whatever you want to do. And they are about to run a sale really quick on that site too. I think it starts today as well. Actually, that's probably where I got that fantastic idea. Anyway, they're running a sale this week. I'm giving you extra minutes, and then I'm giving you an insane amount of time for $100 US. So that's what's going on with that. If please assign genders and identities as you wish. Tarot was made a long time before you and me. Tarot is about the fool's journey. And so if you want to know more about that, you can Google it. And there's long and short versions on YouTube where you can reach out to me for coaching. Please assist YouTube and the algorithm out with your likes, shares, and subscribes. That's how they know to send you more Gemini readings. And in turn, this very important Gemini message gets pushed out to other Geminis. And then, I love when y'all spill the real hot tea in the comments and I get to interact with you. So I enjoy it so much. If you do not like shuffling, just fast forward to the boring parts. Like, no, you don't got. I watch so many tarot readers on 2.0 and fast forward 1.5 and 1.25. It depends on how fast they talk. You can do that too. If the shoe doesn't fit, don't wear it. Not every reading is going to be for you, and that's okay. Like, no one on planet Earth wants Leo's reading this week. Like, so far, it's not the short, the long. Like, I just uploaded a short. You don't want Leo's reading this week, right? Even if you have Leo in your chart somewhere, even if it's your moon or your rising, you just want it. I'm so sad for my collective of sun signs that are Leos. So just, take what resonates, leave what doesn't, listen to the story, get some good advice because I give coaching along the way. It's free right now when you watch it on this format in this way. So in the pre-shuffle, at the bottom of the deck was the Two of Swords. So the Two of Swords is a stalemate. It's an equal adversary, so a tough to beat person. It's not making a decision or a block. So let's see if this shows up again. Get into it. Spirit, please share with me. What are the overall themes? The Gemini collective. Share with me. Things. The Gemini. Please Spirit. Oof. Mm. All right. So, Three of Swords. It's the cutest Three of Swords ever, but it's a Three of Swords nonetheless. So, heartbreak, betrayal, could be third party situations, depression, sometimes medical procedures, things like that. So, this will be the energy permeating the deck. And so, let's just see what this means. Okay. Okay, I'm just going to stop right now. And then we'll keep going because we already have like a divine counterpart showing in your recent past. So, Queen of Wands and King of Wands. First card out was the Two of Cups. So, partnership, union, possible soul connection, difficulties with the Lovers. That's usually a moral choice, a big moral choice, one person over another, one job over another, one idea over another, one something over another. When it's in their difficulties, it's a difficult choice, or sometimes it is just a sexual connection or something like that's happened. Okay, so either let's keep going, but I'm already shook. All right. And she can be the other woman sometimes. He, he'll be straight up with you. He'll tell you, like, I'm committed to you. And if he is, he is. Check out the ring. Okay. If he's not committed to you, you're literally, okay, like that's it. All right. So, let's keep going. Oh, Lord. So, your goals is the devil. So, you're going to go after your goal is to actively, passionately go after whatever it is you want right now. Okay. Actively, passionately. There's a lot of passion here. Like, it's everything is about every card, just about near future offer. So we have the Page of Cups. He's about all the pages are children and they're messengers, and this one's trying to figure out where to put his pentacle. So it's like, where do I invest this pentacle to create more pentacles and grow more pentacles, or who do I invest this loyal, stable, and committed pentacle with? Okay, if you've been in a long-term relationship, this can be an engagement. Okay, if not, it can be a gift or an apology. Okay, something teeny. You see yourself in the Knight of Cups energy. So, I usually just get this guy for positive messages. Okay, but he's usually associated with romance, dates, going out, the love stuff, the Valentine stuff, so most people have it. Friends, family, coworkers see you in the Five of Cups. So maybe a little bit of negative thinking, being focused on the cups that have spilt over when the two There's two still standing, so it's crying over spilled milk, regret, remorse. Hierophant. This is about, and it's right beside the Page of Pentacles. So this is about tradition. Okay, it's a marriage card. It's about taking relationships to the next level. So if you're dating, to commitment, commitment to engagement, engagement to marriage, definitely a marriage card, definitely a tradition card, or going to seek some advice like from a clergy person, a counselor, an attorney, a teacher, that kind of thing. So with them being beside each other, strong indicator of an engagement, 100% loud. This is loud engagement. Or taking something to the next level in the phase of a relationship, or going to go ask a professional person in a traditional institution about where to invest this pentacle and new beginnings. Okay. Ace of Wands is a match has been lit. There's attraction. We're going after it. We're excited. We're inspired. So it is also a very phallic card, representing the male body part. And of course, it's right beside Mr. Earthly himself. Okay, this entire reading is schmegzual for sure. That looks like is the minimum of what is going to happen here, Gemini. The minimum, like the bare minimum. But it looks like you're up for, in the near future, some sort of higher level commitment or taking some relationship in a traditional way to the next level. You're in a romantic mood. It looks like you might have been somebody that was betrayed or hurt. These are real passionate people. Okay, they're typically fire signs, so Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. He's a business scaler. All right, he usually has a lot of trophies, accolades. Very passionate guy, very action oriented, moves things along. She is everybody's best friend. She's BFFs with like everybody. She's a busy bee. She has stuff going on, incredibly social, very creative, very intuitive. In reverse, both of them are arrogant. Both of them are social climbers. Both of them are obnoxious because in the upright, they're both beautiful. They're workout people. Like they'd be like the Kim and Kanye type deal, like together. That's who they are. Okay. So if you are in this power couple, I don't know, either you got betrayed or you're about to involve yourself in something like that. And since this is permeating the deck, and when this isn't sideways for me, we've already did something. You've already gotten together and did something, and it looks like your goal is to do it again, but maybe the right way. So if there is ever a DTF message in the outcome, this is it, Okay. Look at you, usually in these readings, I'm like, I want to be an Aquarius, or I want to be a Pisces, or because I have none of those placements, right? But in this, I have some strong Gemini placements. Very strong Gemini placements. So let's see what all this is, because I really do not have clarity over if you did this already, or if you're about to do this, or you mean to do this, or this happened to you because everybody else sees you as sad. If these two cards weren't here and I was reading this, I'd be like, you're about to have it all. Like, you are about to have it all. It's romance, it's like commitment, and it's like the highest, like, good physical time you can have. No, these are not good. So let's see what else is going on here. Let's see what else is going on here. I'm like, whew. I'm hot right now. All right, what are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? Okay. We are going to do the truth, which is like a typical order, but I was going to see if they were not just go straight to the message cards. What? It's incredibly straightforward. You know what you're going to do. You know what's going to happen. So it is planned. You are planning it. It is a goal. Right. So what is some overall collective on this very high relationship and commitment? See what it is. Memories. I'm not taking it, but you can have it for your memory. Spirit, please share some overall significant advice for Gemini. Passionate, commitment, love, they are full steam ahead on. Weighing options. I didn't see much about options in here other than this notifying me. The rest of it was like, I mean, and then having difficulties making a decision between two people, I guess. But the rest of it was full steam ahead. So yeah, I guess we have some choices up in here. Trip. Bro. Take a trip, I guess. Assert yourself. Of course. I mean, the devil, that's what he does. Full, like, nothing else. Like, I really am down with when I'm doing a career read and the devil is in your goals, then it's like completely okay to like do what you got to do to get by in a career read. This is interesting in a love reading, but it usually means like the tiesto. Let's get down to business. Okay, time to forgive. Pause before acting is going under. Take a trip. Love yourself is going right under. Assert yourself. So assert yourself, but don't. What's the word? Would be lose yourself, but like, I guess dilute yourself or whatever, and do things out of desperation. Seeing clearly. It's going under a time to forgive. Like, this is like, whew, So we have weighing options, right? Bottom of the deck, which, okay, I agree. There's like with this, there's choices. With the lovers, there's choices. So take a trip, assert yourself, um, time to forgive, love yourself, put yourself first in this, but don't dilute yourself. And right now it's like, take your time, even if it's like 60 seconds. Sometimes that's all I need before I send a message, and it's the difference between being diplomatic and me rolling ahead, right? So, I think right now, even though there's a lot of sexual energy, which can really cause, that fog, right? Where you're just ignoring red flags, blah, 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 blah. It seems like this is a situation where it's not, I feel like they're coming back, or they came back or whatever. And so we're boom, off to the races. So it's more of a seeing clearly thing than be careful not to, don't ignore the red flags. Like, we're not in that, especially when we're considering either going, being serious, okay? Um, and we're having to forgive. So this is someone from the past, and it's like, if you know their shit, you know their shit, right? Like, you're taking them back with all their shit, okay? If you're taking it to the next level. So it looks like everybody's bound and determined to kind of do that, and we know what everybody's issues are, and there's the no real warnings here except like, don't lose sight of yourself, right? Be assertive, but don't lose yourself in being assertive. Don't dilute yourself. And if this is something you want, you are seen clearly, okay? However, there's going to be some forgiveness involved, and probably needing to pause before you say things and do things, right? Because this looks like we're using our body parts to fix things. However, we are also, with the Nine of Cups, there's romance there, and the Page and the Hierophant, that's a commitment. So we really have the embodiment of a lot of stuff. So it seems like we're really excited to kind of get back together here. So just, even if it's a 60-second pause before you respond to things, it looks like everybody's seeing clearly, and maybe taking a trip will assist with that. And it might be time to forgive. And by all means, I mean, the devil, I don't know how many times I said assert yourself when I was holding this card, go back and count it, but literally that's what came out, right? So you can be assertive in this. This is like second permission, right? Just don't lose yourself in the process, because he's also controlling. He can flip from fun to no fun, He can flip from fun to absolutely zero fun. Okay. All right. Let's see what your sexy person is thinking about you right now. All right. Spirit. Is this Gemini is high attraction. Spirit. What is high attracted person? It's Gemini. Spirit. Gemini. Breaking point, limit, final straw, overwhelmed. So we're weighing options. There's some heart right here. So this guy's on his computer. He looks like he's looking at social media, maybe. And let's see. One day, someday, somewhere, another time. So if you are full steam ahead on this, baby, they're thinking it's long off, and you have everything showing up right now, right now, right now. So this is interesting energy. Mistakes, misunderstood, victim, lost soul. So they might be, in their head obsessing a little bit about how they screwed up or whatever. Return, second chance opportunity, making amends, which we already knew that, right? I was already saying that because there was going to be a time to forgive, and you're seeing clearly, and that kind of stuff. So they're coming back for sure. And this guy looks intense, bro. He's at his breaking point. So whatever you're putting on social media, time, waiting, cycles, moments. So this is really going over one day, someday, somewhere, another time. And this is about, so they're waiting for the right time, or they don't know, like you're thinking the time is now. Like they're like, oh, something's got to finish. So if you're like in a connection, or they're in a connection or something like that, and this really was a betrayal, or it could be a betrayal, like they might be waiting for something to be over or finished up. So it's like a perfect time to do it. So that's probably why you're getting a lot of assert yourself, because I don't think they know. Like, I think they're waiting for something to come around again. So you're going to have to kind of let them know, hey, I'm ready, or whatever. Thinking, missing you, craving, desiring. So like they're in the same energy as you with the breaking point and the schmegsual energy, like, right? Obsession, here we go. This is devil energy. Obsession is devil energy, baby. So infatuation, adoration, addiction. He's about addiction too. So listen, they're 100% going to return for the spice time, okay? And this is like, they're thinking about their mistakes. Do you see that? Thinking and mistakes. Thinking how they screwed up. And then they're just waiting for the perfect time, or the right time, or something to finish up. So you've got a lot of cards telling you to assert yourself. So they might not know that you are finished with somebody, you're done with somebody, you're ready to move on. So it's probably why you've gotten, they feel the same way as you. You just got to let them know, like, you're good. You're good. You're ready. Let's move this ahead. There's a bunch of jokes I make, but I don't want to get kicked off of YouTube so soon. All right, what's some words? What do they want to say? What do we use? Nothing up here, huh? All right. These ones are nice. The Soul Whispers deck by Bridget Rao. Holy Spirit, please share with me. Gemini's spicy partner. They're excited about. I want to say to Gemini at this time, please Spirit. Spicy partner. Share with me. You taught me so much. That's sweet. I wonder what. Should teach him. All right. You are so worthy of love, and I just hold you back. So let's going over one day and time. Please don't leave me is going over mistakes and thinking. And this is already a ClickUp. So Bridget Rowe is such a genius when she made these cards. Okay. Each of them is half a rose, right? And sometimes when I lay them out, they click up and they make a full rose. So this is a confirmation to me when it makes a rose, an extra confirmation. You are so worthy of love, and I just hold you back. Please don't leave me. So there's a push and pull with this one for sure. Definite insecurity, but they don't want you to go. Do you trust me is going over return and obsession. Do the work is going over you are so worthy of love, and I just hold you back. So this is usually about doing your shadow work or working on yourself, going to therapy, all the things, right? Please don't give up on us is going right over please don't leave me. They're returning. They're returning. They're obsessing. They're stressed. They are stressed. You are in my dreams. Going over. Do you trust me? Okay, so the first ClickUp is the only ClickUp we got. The rest are just halves. You taught them so much. Lucky you, Gemini, that this resonates with. Okay, so let's see what the romance angels say. I really don't want to. I think you're good, right? You know, like you both have the same feeling. It says the potential to go to the next level, whatever that means for you. You're kind of marrying each other with the schmegschwal and obsessive stuff. It's your job to just push it forward. Like you've gotten every bit of advice already. You really have. So let's just get you a card from the Miracle deck to take with you as advice for the rest of the week, Gemini. Please, Spirit, please share with me what is one single overall significant piece Gemini for the rest of the week. Single most important. A healthy society. I don't think I've seen this one. So when I flip it around, I'll hold it and you can screenshot it or pause it, whatever you want to do. A healthy, vital society is not one which we all agree. It is one in which those who disagree can do so with honor and respect for other people's opinions and an appreciation for our shared humanity. That's tough in today's world, huh? You don't see that too much. Here, I'm going to hold it up. So, you know, whatever this is, when they return, and, you know, your advice has been, you know, just pause, forgive, This is going to be loyal, stable, and committed. That's the goal. There's a high level of passion here. There's love here. Um, you know, just respect your differences, have clarity on those, forgive, and move forward. That's all you can do. Okay. So, so awesome. This is like a happy read, like one of those what more could you want readings, right? So if you like what you saw, please assist YouTube and the algorithm with your likes, shares, and subscribes. It'll get you more Gemini readings. And this very spicy Gemini reading will get pushed out to other Geminis. And I want this stuff. Like if you get engaged, you better come back and you better tell me. And if you're in the Houston or Dallas area, I can assist you with your wedding planning. Just saying. Um, if you are interested in the 60 minutes for $100, just reach out to me, grab the email below, reach out to me. Otherwise, hit me up on Psychic Source as Aurora. They're also having a sale there for personals. Have a great week, Gemini. See you next week.